Well, hey there. Hey, I'm at the Louisville Waterworks Museum, looking at some awesome history, awesome steam history. If you lived in this area or a city like this in the early 19th century, your water, your municipal water, was probably delivered to you by a large steam pump. We're gonna go look at one here this week on Steam Culture. Okay, so we are inside of Pump House 3, and this is Jay Ferguson. He is an education specialist at the Louisville Water Tower Park Museum, and we're going to talk a little bit about these big, huge steam engines. Jay, what can you tell us?
It's a vertical triple expansion of Allis Chalmers, built 1919, just after World War I. Louisville Water, we were reaching our capacity for pumping water, and we really needed to get this station built.
Now, can you tell me why the need to have water handled by a public utility in the first place?
Water handled by a public utility. Prior to Louisville Water, people were getting their water from wells, from street corner pumps, from the river. With the high density population in the city, that was getting the well water, the groundwater was getting polluted. People were dying from the water, the bad water. They didn't know what diseases were, but they knew bad water was bad for you, essentially bad for you.
Right.
And so when we were incorporated, we built our first pump station upstream from the city of Louisville.
Okay.
So we're away from the pollution of the city.
So before we even talk about the steam engine, the steam has nothing to do with the water treatment.
Nothing to do with the water treatment. The steam engine here is to pump the water from the Ohio River up to the Crescent Hill Reservoir and then to our treatment plant. We started filtering our water 10 years prior to building this steam pump.
Okay, so let's walk over here if we can and have a look at the steam pump. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what it can do, how big it is, what this big daddy is?
I called it a triple expansion steam engine, meaning it has 3 pistons and 3 plungers to pump the water. And they're all connected with the flywheels here. 20 feet in diameter, 75,000 pounds. And this motion, the inertia helps keeps everything operational.
So I saw some video and you can see these things. They are enormous.
The revolutions, I read that it was about 21 revolutions per minute. So about every 3 seconds this wheel would spin around.
Now as we do this interview, you guys are going to see some great video that the Water Tower Museum has online in the YouTube. We'll put a click-through link so you can click on it. You will see these flywheels working, and you will see guys around working while these things are moving. Looking a little dangerous.
Yeah, no OSHA back then.
Yeah, no OSHA back then. A lot going on. Hey, when we shot this was originally going to be 1-part segment, but there's so much information we don't want to cut everything, so we're going to make it a 2-part segment. So join us next week for a continuation, for more information and history on this Allis and Chalmers steam pump engine. So I'll see you next Friday. In the meantime, find us on social media because we're everywhere. Have a great weekend.